Just over 5 minutes then of this penultimate Q2 session of the 2021 MotoGP World Championship remaining. It's Miller on provisional pole with a new all-time lap record, a 1:38.836. This man on course for his best qualifying in the MotoGP World Championship. There's confirmation from the FIA MotoGP stewards. The lap time cancelled for Fabio Quartararo. The yellow flag being waved for the Marini crash. Still on the front row then is Jorge Martin. Bagnaia will head row 2 from Pol Espargaro and Johan Zarco, but expect more fireworks here in Portimao, I think.
Fabio Quartararo doesn't want to spend another weekend off the front row, especially with the speed he's had all weekend, so work to do. You would think that it should be more than possible for the Frenchman. He's had the speed all weekend. Of course, that lap cancelled because of the yellow flags.
Yeah, he knows he's got a front row lap time in him. Unfortunately, the one that he did put in was scrubbed off for the yellow flags, but
it would be a bit of a shock given what we've seen so far this weekend, Matt, if Bagnaia and Quartararo are not on the front row.
Yeah, it really would, particularly if they're not on the front row, and this man is, given his qualifying record. What's Mir's best qualifying of the season so far? A 5th back in Styria, and that was one of his very, very rare appearances in those first 2 rows.
Jack Miller's gone very close to taking pole so far this year. Very, very close indeed. He's had to play second fiddle to his teammate, this man, Pecco Bagnaia, on 3 of the 4 occasions that Pecco managed to land pole position. What's in store then? We've already had an all-time lap record from this man, the thriller, Jack Miller, who got a bit of air time earlier on over the crest at turn 8.
He's getting some more airtime here now on our TV screens because he's on provisional pole.
Oh, Bagnaia.
Oh. He really wants to hammer home that 5th consecutive pole position. He knows, because he produced one in April, there was a 38.4 before it was scrubbed off late on. Zarco as well was putting together a really good lap too. He might be on course here for a 2nd consecutive all Ducati front row. Had to wait 18 years to one, and now he might get 2 in the space of a fortnight.
Well, Bagnaia's lost a bit of time in sector 2, 500ths down. Luca Marini, he's got back out on circuit despite that crash, looking to try and climb up from 12th. Well, how does Pecco Bagnaia fare in sector 3? Oh, it's close, really close. 0.08 of a second between Miller, who's on pole, and his teammate Bagnaia. He's been robbed of pole 3 times in the last 4 GPs by this man. Is it going to happen again?
Pecco might be stealing another Tissot watch here from Jack Miller.
Marini had a bit of a twitch through turn 14, but here comes Pecco Bagnaia now then. Still 2 minutes left of the session. Does he go pole? He does. He does it again. A 38.775. It's another all-time lap record. And again, he's robbed Miller of a Tissot watch.
Jack was just getting his left wrist sized up for a watch this afternoon. He might still get one, but it's a Ducati Lenovo Team 1-2 in qualifying. Bagnaia that is that leads then. Joan Mir clinging on to a rare place on the front row thanks to his early 1:38.893.
Johan Zarco close to the front row, really close. 4th place for the Frenchman. What's Fabio Quartararo got in store? He's a quarter of a second down. He's going to need his final lap.
Yeah, a big lap required then from the new world champion. 2 Spaniards, 2 former Moto3 world champions locked together here. Mir from Alex Marquez. Quartararo goes 6th with a 1:39.135. Pol Espargaro 5th.
Oh, Bagnaia's just moving the goalposts yet again. Fantastic stuff. Joan Mir is fuming with Alex Marquez for that move into turn 1. That might have just cost him the chance of improving. At the moment, he holds on to his front row spot. Bagnaia and Miller then, the 2 teammates, are going to stand toe for toe, it looks like, for pole position here.
This is a proper tussle for the Tissot watch, isn't it, between the teammates? Bagnaia's got the advantage at the moment with a 1:38.775. He's putting together another exceptional lap here, another explosive One lap time attack coming in here from Pecco Bagnaia, trying to make sure he holds on to that second place in the World Championship. He leads with a 1:38.775. Is he improving yet again? He does, a 1:38.725. Just over 10th clear now of Miller in second.
We wait for Miller. He's got a bit of time to find here. It's going to be close, this.
Here comes Quartararo as well. Quartararo has just set the best second sector of this session. Miller over the line. He finds time as well, a 1:38.829. Not enough, though, to wrestle back top spot. He's got one more lap at it.
Fabio Quartararo is estimated P5, and he'll take the checkered flag. He will not get another flying lap at it.
He's lost a lot of time in that third split. Lost nearly 0.3 of a second in sector 3. Now, at the moment, this is awesome news for a certain former world champion, Joan Mir, who's still hanging on to that third place and on course for his first MotoGP front row. Quartararo will take the checkered flag.
No.
And he's down in 7th place.
Big shock. Big shock.
Did not see that coming.
Has anyone else got anything left? No is the answer. Everyone's rolled out. There's not enough tyres left, and that's it. It's done. It's another Ducati 1-2, and it's another pole position for Pecco Bagnaia. Is there any other changes just to be aware of? It doesn't look as though there is, and Joan Mir has got his first ever front row start.
This is his first front row start in MotoGP. His first front row.
He's still livid with Alex Marquez, I think. They've been waving their arms at each other for the last 5 or 10 minutes.
Somebody tell him he's P3. Surely it's on his dashboard. But Joan Mir, that's his first front row since Valencia 2017.
What's the upset about? Oh, is he upset with his motorcycle? Is he upset with Alex Marquez? Don't know. We'll find out later because he's in the press conference. Here he is then. He's going over now to speak to Alex Marquez. It is Alex that he's upset about. Alex has apologised. Why is he waving his arms around? Joan, you're on the front row.
It was Alex Marquez there doing the prayer signal with his hands. We saw that from Mir to Jack Miller, didn't we? A few weeks ago in Austin. There's been a few apologies have to come from Joan Mir this year, but this time he gets one from Alex Marquez. Thankfully for Joan Mir, an ex-star Suzuki, it didn't cost him a first front row in MotoGP, his first in 4 years. His last was when he was in the Moto3 World Championship.
5 alive though for Pecco Bagnaia. I think Jack Miller's starting to get a bit miffed with his teammate. He's done it again.